Hello Libra, welcome to your spiritual guidance reading. We're going to see what the messages are for you. I've already pre-shuffled and got all the messages out for you, so we're starting immediately. We got attached with Cancer. Some of you may have had some attachment issues with your mother or codependency issues with your mother, and these are the energies that are now coming through because I feel like Spirit wants you to remove any type of stagnant energies where you felt a sense of codependency, all right? Whether that is with your family members, with your friends, with anyone that is around you. I do see also with this Cancer energy that some of you may have been retreating yourself inward, not really wanting to connect because you don't want to feel attached to other people, okay? But let's see what more comes through. Unconditional love, beautiful. Reliable. Okay, we've got reflections with sisterhood. We have God of the Arts, Angel of Healing. We got unexpected storms coming through here. Spiritual strength, choose wisely, financial and material changes, and love begins. We've got the Home card, compassion, and peace. So for some of you, you may have not had a lot of peace in your living situation where you need to feel at peace and where you need to feel in harmony. Cancer is ruled by the house, by the home, by the family, by kind of like the nutshell, you know. And it looks like you may feel like you're going through a very tough period. All right, and that might be the reason why you kind of like try to get out there and you don't want to be at home, but it's very, very important to have like a very peaceful home environment, because if we don't have that or we didn't grow up with that, it can bring up a lot of issues for ourselves. We keep on kind of like being the wanderer just because we don't feel at peace at home. And this is a big issue because it could be talking about avoidant energy, right? Trying to avoid, but it's very important to have a stable foundation here, all right? Where you feel like you can rely on the people that you live with, or else you could be attaching or getting yourself attached to toxic relationships where you feel like they can fill up that spot, all right? Or you kind of like move in with other people, or you try to spend a lot of time with other people and because you don't want to go home, just for example. And these people could get a little bit annoyed, right? Like they could be like, okay, when are you leaving home? And they're like, okay, this person is not filling in a happy foundation probably. So these are a lot of things that may be happening to you or may have had happen to you, which is forming some type of blockage right now, right? Because now you fear to be attached, or now you fear to be codependent. So there's a lot of codependency issues here that you may need to go through right now. We have also healthy lifestyle. We have indigo children and hello from heaven. So you have a passed over one, ancestors that are trying to help you from the heavens realm, that are trying to show you signs that they are there with you. Because I feel like sometimes you feel a little bit alone. You feel like you have to go through the struggle of life alone, or that you had to choose your friends more wisely. And for some of you, I'm hearing like you can't choose family, right? But you feel like you didn't have any other choice. But we can't choose family. We have to go and deal with what we have, right? But for some of you, you may feel abandoned by your family, or there is an abandonment issue going on here that you are really being asked to heal. It's bringing a lot of sadness and a lot of grief here. And the angels or your ancestors, spirit guides, are definitely here to make you aware of these issues and to help you heal. But you also need to kind of like, release judgment about yourself. Maybe you're blaming yourself for a lot of things here. You're blaming yourself for things that are going wrong, for choosing wrongly, or not being able to choose really for yourself, constantly kind of like trying to keep everyone in a people-pleasing energy. We got communication with Divine Masquerade, step out as a real you. Bring love into the situation. A win-win outcast in the forecast for Libra. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. We got Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. And we've got Chiron, hurt and heal. Well, that's what I've been seeing for the past couple of readings now. Chiron coming through very strongly. Chiron in Taurus could also be all about your possessions, your money, your safety, your stability, your career. So there's a lot of pain going around that. Maybe you feel like you don't own as much as the people in your surrounding. Keep on comparing yourself. Yeah, these are things that you may need to heal right now. We got the third house, early learning, childhood relations, and rational mind and communication. Yeah, we got the camera, reminiscing, making memories, and learn from the past. The past is really keep on coming up. It's like it's something that needs to be healed. You need to find a new perception, a new way of seeing things in a new light, all right? Rather than sitting in your pain. There needs to be new light shed on your pain from the past in order for you to heal. And it has to do with attachment issues. It has to do with codependency. Now, it could be that some people have been codependent on you, which has created some type of blockage within you expressing yourself or doing the things that you love to do. And now you feel like there is a blockage because you've always been so dependent, or people have been so dependent on you that you kind of like lost the drill of your own life, right? We got the teddy bear with blowing a kiss. So there's definitely someone that you love talking to, someone that was very interested in you, was really putting a lot of love out there, and you may be seeing their pictures again and you miss the way that there was like an unconditional love between the both of you. There may have been some wandering off between the both of you, and you may be thinking about reconnecting with this person, or this person may be thinking about reconnecting with you. Wow. Yeah. We got the Hermit. Clean up with calming chaos. We got the Flower of Life. We got self-worth and reflection and expectations with the Ace of Cups, water. We got the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. We got tea, dance, and connect. Right. So it's kind of like telling me, especially with this sisterhood, that it's time for you to step out of the hermit zone, right? Like you've been in a very chaotic situation, maybe a chaotic home life, or a situation or an environment in your life where you didn't feel at peace, right? Because of that, you may have disconnected from people, and you're going through this Chiron healing internally. But now it's time for you to kind of like step out there, to reconnect again, to really work on rebuilding relationships, connections, you know, your sisterhoods, your brotherhoods. And if that means that you may need to reach out to reconcile, you may need to do that, because I feel like there are a lot of opportunities. People will definitely be open regardless of how much time there has passed by. And yes, if you feel like you're going through a stormy period right now and you haven't talked to an old friend, it's still a good time to just call them up and just ask them for help, or just talk about your issue. I feel like you're really being encouraged by your spirit guides to kind of like reach out again, to reconnect again. And if you can't reconnect with people from your past, then you may need to work on going back to gatherings, being in social activities, in order to see what type of long investments or long-term commitments and connections you can rebuild from that. Because I feel like for the longest haul, you've been in the cleaning up time. And yes, you know, we sometimes need to clean up some toxic energies or toxic people in our life, but that does not mean that we should completely lose trust in everyone around us and think that everyone is going to be our enemy. So this is kind of like saying, step out as a real you, show yourself, show how lovely you are as a person, and bring more love into connections and situations. This is more so about new friendships or friendships rebuilding and reconnecting, rather than I see any love coming through, because I feel like love is not just a relationship partner. Love should be received from a lot of people in your surroundings, such as family, friends, co-workers. Just, overall, there should be unconditional love, not just like coming from a relationship partner, right? So I feel like that's what you are needing to learn right now, and needing to communicate about your own shortcomings. Okay, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this helped. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.